A rally was recently held in Alabama to promote the humanity of the unborn. During the rally, Ryan Baumberger of the Radiance Foundation shared his powerful testimony of being conceived in rape. He said that he is not the residue of the rapist, but said instead, "I am the resilience of my birth mom." He's written that, quote, "My biological mother was raped, yet she rejected the violence of abortion. I was adopted and loved instead. I'm not the residue of the rapist," as Senator Vivian Davis figures described those like me who were conceived in rape. "I couldn't control the circumstances of my conception. Could you, Senator? My birth mom needed an active healer in her life, not an activist huckster. As an adoptee who grew up wanted and loved in a multiracial family of 15, and as a happily married adoptive father with 4 children, I'm here to say there's another side of this painful issue. I mean, who really are the extremists here? Those who think that every human being has the right to life? Or people who celebrate the needless slaughter of 1 million innocent humans each year in America? People who boast about having their abortions like Gloria Steinem, sporting an "I had an abortion" shirt. We agree with Mr. Baumberger that the circumstances of conception don't change the humanity of the unborn. In another story, Fox News reports that psychotherapy services seeking to help minors with unwanted sexual orientation or gender identity issues is now illegal in Colorado. Governor Jared Polis signed the ban into law on Friday, May 31st, during a Capitol ceremony. Polis, who identifies as a homosexual, said he would be thrilled to launch LGBTQ Pride Month by outlawing what he calls a tortuous practice harming children. The Patriot League formally opposed this bill when it was still in the legislative process, and we're very disappointed with this outcome. We believe this law infringes on the rights of parents to direct the upbringing of their children. We also believe the law violates the religious liberty of those psychotherapy professionals who wish to offer their services because they believe that in doing so, they support the mental health of their patients and thereby honor their religious convictions. Finally, Breakpoint's John Stonestreet reports, quote, "Washington State has legalized the commercial trade in babies. Think I'm kidding? On March 12th, the governor of Washington signed into law a bill amending the state's Uniform Parentage Act. This act officially permits women to be paid for carrying someone else's child. In other words, surrogate motherhood. Previously, the law only permitted women to be reimbursed for medical and other expenses associated with surrogacy. The amendment, in effect, legalizes commercial surrogacy. So women can now rent out their wombs in Washington State. Sponsors of the bill insisted that the goal of the legislation is to reduce the suffering of infertile couples, but its real-world result will be to further commodify human life and exploit desperate women. American law on this subject is difficult to pin down. A few states, like Washington, explicitly permit surrogacy. Some just look the other way. And then others, like New York, explicitly prohibit it. This ambiguity is not the case around the world. A 2015 European Union Parliament resolution condemned paid surrogacy because it, quote, undermines the human dignity of the woman since her body and its reproductive functions are used as a commodity, end quote. It called the practice exploitative, violence against women, and a matter of urgency in human rights. These stories illustrate the importance of standing for the Pillar principles and why we need to continue to grow the Pillar citizen community. Will you help us? You can join us on our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and invite your friends, or make a financial contribution to the work we do for families and unborn children. When you visit us at pillarcitizen.com, be sure to check out our spotlight video interview with Father John Paul Leba of St. Francis Cabrini Catholic Church that occurred just last month. We'll link one of our favorite segments in the description of this video. Until next time, this is the Patriot League's Aaron Robertson for the Pillars.